Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for Scorpio season Sagittarius. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back, welcome in. How have you been? So, as you guys know, we're going to take a look at the general energy that you can expect for Scorpio season. And then we're going to go through here and talk about the cards in terms of love and then the career and manifestation as well. In the days or weeks leading up to doing your reading, any channeled songs that came through when I was thinking about your energy, Sag, for Scorpio season, you guys will find those songs in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when my videos are being posted. Alright, these are your cards for Scorpio season, Sag, so let's go ahead and talk about these. Now, the overall energy here we have is the moon. So I feel like what this energy is about, Sag, is that I feel like the masks are falling. I think that there's some truth that's coming out here in Scorpio season that you guys are coming face to face with. It's something that is unavoidable. It's unavoidable because you're put in a situation where you have to let something go. You have to let something go for your peace of mind. You have to let something go for the preservation of your energy and the preservation of your overall vibe, your well-being, Sag. I feel like there has been some deceit somewhere, there has been some lies. And I feel that you guys saw through them. You know, I don't feel like there's anything that happened here that was just under the radar that you guys didn't already know. You know, I get the sense here that there was a kind of willful ignorance, and I'll say that it was for the purpose of research. What I mean by that is you may have just let someone think that they had the upper hand, or you may have let someone believe that you were buying into the stories that you were being told, into the dreams that you were being fed. To really ascertain their character, to really figure out if this situation was one that you wanted to continue to invest in. So I feel the energy here, Sag, of you have accepted that something is the way that it is and that you don't have the ability to fix it this time around. Or you may know what needs to be done because you guys do have that talent of understanding you guys are very solution oriented is what I'm trying to get to. So I don't feel like you guys are not in the know about what the situations that you're finding yourself in Scorpio season need in order for balance to be regained, in order for everyone to be treated fairly. I just feel like you're giving the people that are around you the opportunity to prove you right. So when I tell you and I say that you guys need to leave something broken, is that similar to Aries, you got to kind of resist the urge to be the one who is reaching out. You got to resist the urge to be the one who wants to correct things, the one that wants to make everything okay. Because yes, it is great and admirable and awesome that you guys are willing to go the extra mile, that you guys are willing to make the situation better. You guys don't like to have any, you guys don't like the experience of having regrets and missing an opportunity to set something straight that may not necessarily sit well with you. And you're placed in this position in Scorpio season where the advice is to fall back. The advice is to let sleeping dogs lie, and there is going to be a bitter pill to swallow, because I feel like there is something that once held a lot of promise. It's something that held a lot of promise, and I feel like your perspective, your point of view, the way that you guys saw things, you're not able to successfully explain it to the people that needed to hear it the most. And that's not because you guys aren't capable. It's because it's not your job to do it this time around. You guys, yes, you are teachers. You know, you're very wise. That's one of your, that's something that's fundamental to your nature and admirable about you. And sometimes you guys have to let people learn on their own. You have to let people learn through experience. So don't fall into this trap of wanting to relive the past, or wanting to avoid a separation or avoid a conflict at all costs. That you overextend to your detriment, that you overextend to the point that it bites you. Now let's talk about the cards in terms of love. I feel like you guys could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with it's looking like a Pisces or a Gemini, Sag. But I feel like this is someone who they play a lot of mind games. I feel like this person is cerebral, just like you are. And I just feel that there is so much information that was left out, that it was just impossible for you guys to feel comfortable in this connection. There's just a lot of uneasiness here. It's hard for you to relax in this because you don't know where you stand with this person. And the reason you don't know where you stand is, and I don't, I'm not, so no one is guilt-free. So I'm not absolving you guys of anything, but it looks as though you were showing up as yourself within the situation, and 9-9, it looks like you're the one who is quietly having to accept defeat. And it sucks when you are someone who is more than willing and able to communicate, when you're someone who's more than, who wants to put in that effort, because you have such a clear vision of just how good it could be. But it's your ability to keep that serene picture in mind that the aesthetic could have historically clouded your judgment, or your desire to keep the big picture in mind made it so you guys overlook certain things. But that's not something that I feel like is happening anymore. Scorpio season rolls in 2020, and it's just wreaking havoc for a lot of people right now, just much like this year has. And the tolerance for pain, the threshold, I feel it's decreasing for a lot of people. And you guys are no different. I feel like you're getting tired of being misled. I feel like you are getting tired of feeling like you have to explain something, to explain very simple concepts like valuing you guys and prioritizing you and caring about the way that you think and feel, having to explain simple concepts like that to people who are very much capable of coming to those conclusions on their own, who know that that's what they need to be doing, but would rather make these power plays and manipulate the situation in an effort to gain some kind of control over the connection. And I feel like you guys aren't even competing for it, is the sad part. So it's like this person is just, or these people, take what resonates as it pertains to your situation. What this is the love portion. So this individual will say that they're just competing with themselves. Now, this is Gemini, I feel like, is not feeling too good either, which is also the ironic part. Gemini or Pisces. So it just feels like this is a losing game, and it looks lose-lose. And I feel like that's why this feels like it's such a shame, and that's why this feels like it's such a waste. And you guys do need to fall back. You guys do need to take a step back, because you already have a full plate. There are so many things, so many other things that require your attention. I'm not saying that you shouldn't make time for love, or that you shouldn't entertain connections where the playing field is level and there you actually stand a chance at having a future with someone. I'm just saying that these relationships, there's a lot of truth that's coming out about them, about that particular dynamic, and you're leaving that cycle behind this Scorpio season. Those types of connections, I feel like you guys are getting better at identifying them. I do feel that there is a most recent situation that came up where you had to unfortunately go through this lesson once again. But I feel like you guys were present throughout the whole thing, and I don't think that it hurt as much this time. I don't want to minimize what you guys have been experiencing, but what I mean by saying that I don't think it hurt as much is because you have the Ten of Cups in your energy. So I feel like you guys are abundant in many ways. There's a lot of happiness in your energy, so I feel like it didn't faze you, or it won't faze you as much, because you're self-aware. I feel like you guys have developed boundaries when it comes to this. You know what it looks like. And I feel like this time around that you have gone through it, this time around that you have experienced it, that you've seen the way that certain people operate, you now know what the procedure is when dealing with those people. Now let's talk about the cards. Actually, I want to grab one of these. Offerings. As I said, you guys could be dealing with a water sign. This came out in the Cancer reading, so there may be something in the Cancer. Guys, okay. So the whole energy for the Cancer reading was needing to take a step back, needing to fall back. Let the chips fall where they may. I feel like you are coming into knowledge about where you guys start and other people end, or vice versa. But the main takeaway here is boundaries and is trust. We did say that there was quite a bit of wealth that you guys already had. There is quite a bit that you guys can be grateful for and happy about in your life. And I feel that one of the main goals of narcissistic energies like these, where someone refuses to see how they were wrong in the situation, and when you bring it to their attention, they make you question your reality, or they make you question the truth. They make you question what you guys know to be true. They make you question what you guys just saw with your own eyes. And if that's not what they do, then what they do is they won't acknowledge that there is an issue until you bring it up, or if there is an issue, they're completely comfortable with leaving things in disarray. They're completely comfortable with leaving things in a bad state because they know that you guys are going to come in and fix it. And you can't fix it this time. You shouldn't. That's not to say that this person is just not worth your time. But as I said, there are some things that people can only learn through experience. There are some things that people can only learn from your absence, Sag. Take your wealth, take your blessings, and take your talents elsewhere, is what I'm saying. For now. So let's go ahead and talk about the cards in terms of manifestation and the career. So I feel that there's something that you guys are having to overcome here. I feel like when it comes to manifestation, there needs to be a lot more trust in yourself. I feel like there needs to be a lot more trust in your vision and in your capability. I feel like you guys are really needing to focus on what's going on in front of you, and are really needing to focus on not allowing your thoughts to rule you. I think that there are a lot of external influences that are distracting you, intentionally or unintentionally. Or it could just be that when it comes to manifesting, it's you're having to cut through a lot of different things to find yourself, to get in touch with yourself, to reconnect with your motivation, your reason for working towards the things that you guys are working towards. So I feel like Scorpio season is wanting you to, I do feel like your mind is on your money right now. There's a lot of budgeting, there's a lot of planning that needs to be done. I feel like you guys have some solid long and short-term goals, and you're trying to finance them. I feel like you guys believe that there's a certain amount of, that there's a certain benchmark or milestone that you need to get to in order to feel as though you are truly successful. And that mindset is what I feel like has been discouraging you a bit, or you know, it has you worried about your ability to be profitable in the long term. Take that time, take a step back, fall back to remember why you guys set down this path. Don't worry about the money as much. I feel like you're dreading past prospects that didn't work out, and I feel like they're kind of making you like a bit scared to move forward, a bit scared to take on new risks, a bit scared to move in the way that you guys know that you need to move, show up in the way that you guys need to show up to be successful, or, you know, master your mind the way that you guys need to master your mind, out of fear that you'll fail. The one that came out here says, our little babies are also thinking beings. This one says, the child is thinking on the day it enters your environment, and so beliefs are easily transmitted from adults to children. The child is vibrationally receiving your fears and your beliefs, even without your spoken word. So give thought only to that which you want, and your child will receive from you only the vibration of those wanted thoughts. Now, yes, some of you may be parents out there, but what this card really reminds us about is about your energy field, the potency of your energy. And I feel that what this card is also about in the context of your reading is that really get in touch with your inner child, Sagittarius, that childlike wonder and that childlike I feel like you need to be a bit more playful and a bit less serious, and really tap in and tune into that spark that you guys once had to feel motivated and feel happy about what you guys were doing, what you guys were manifesting. I feel like you guys have taken in a lot of energy, you know, not by choice. It's just the effects of the energy bodies of other people that just kind of rained on your parade, or just kind of made you feel as though you were not going to be as successful, or that you guys couldn't be. So I feel that drawing that line in between where your idea of how successful you guys can be and how much you have the ability to manifest, and not allowing the negative energy or of others to be projected onto you, will help you get out of this lack mentality, or help you get out of this space where you're unable to you're unable to see yourself for the abundant being that you guys are, and identifying with the abundant future that you guys can have. All right, that was your reading for Scorpio season. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you for your mid-month reading. Bye.